Detroit's #1 mixtape DJ, DJBabe, putting you in the mix.
You almost wish you could do the 8 Mile Part 2.
Marshall Bruce Mathers III, born 17th October 1972 in St. Joseph, Missouri. Parents, Debbie and Marshall Jr. Abandoned by his father, Marshall and his mother spent years moving around the Detroit area, changing home and school every few months, meaning young Marshall never had time to make any real friends. No wonder with that, Barnett. Retreating into his own world, he would immerse himself in comic books and was rarely seen not wearing his beloved Batman or Spider-Man outfit.
My name is what? My name is
The alter ego allows him to push the boundaries, go even darker, and most importantly, gives him a unique voice. With his newfound confidence, he takes the local rap battle scene by storm.
I found out about Eminem from a friend of mine. He kept coming to me and he said, hey man, you gotta come to the hip hop shop. Man, it's this white guy, he's up there killing people. You know, I'm holding the phone, and I'm like, come on, man. I'm like, you know, a white guy? I'm like, nobody's white at the hip-hop shop. So finally, he dragged me out the house. I come up to the hip-hop shop. And it was the one day when M had his classic battle with La Peace. And M was just going through different rounds and different rounds and different rounds, slaughtering everybody. I'm standing to the side like, I'm still trying to say like, yeah, white boy, you know, but by the final round, I had to say, hey, this boy is good. And in the end, M ended it with a classic line. He said, now go tell your friends you got beat by a white boy. And the crowd just, ooh, ooh. Then I found myself put my hands up like, ooh, you know, like, okay. Like, yo, this white boy is dope.
It was just a zoovie out there, like a zoo. It was so crazy, but a movie because it was something epic.
30 seconds, Eminem, go. I'm gonna tell you this for your own benefit.
With his newfound persona and confidence, Eminem takes his skills nationwide.
Rap Olympics was a one-time event. It happened in the mid-90s in Los Angeles, and it was an MC battle between teams.
I'm in the month, you couldn't get the tape of the day. Take him away, I ripped him like a paper mache. I heard you rap before, you ain't about. This whole battle was mismatched like your outfit.
Eminem happened to be a member of my team. We competed, my team did really, really well, and part of the prize for the event was for my team to go to the Sway and Tech wake-up show, which for any up-and-coming rapper is kind of a big deal. You know, it's their big radio debut. Dre was listening to the show that night, and as I recall, he came up to the studio and scooped up Eminem and took him to record and signed him, consequently, to Aftermath.
The one time on the stage when, this was kind of like, I would say it was very impromptu, it was definitely an ad-lib. When he pulled his pants down, we weren't prepared for that. He got so engulfed in his character, he was really back in that time. Because it seemed like he would be really upset when he was going out doing the battle. And then when he pulled down his pants, I think that was a statement right there. Like, y'all never believed in me, no one believed in me, I believed in me. That's who. If you don't believe now, kiss my ass.
The director at one point asked some of the guys who weren't signed, who were rappers in Detroit, to get up there and kind of battle Eminem, and Eminem was losing his voice, so he wasn't going to go head-to-head with these guys, and he took it for about a minute and a half. After that, he was like, I'm losing my voice, but you guys are not going to kill me on stage, and he started battling these dudes, and I know it was the thrill of their lives to be battled by Marshall.
That's right, he sure did, and he whipped ass, you hear me? Out of all the films I've done, 8 Mile is the best. I say that because, you know, one, we spent 5 months, and we were all these young guys just trying to figure our way out through life and excited that we were working with this rapper. And we created a handshake back then. It's 2 times, pat, pat, you know, and it's like, what's up, Cat Daddy? You know, and every time I see him, even to this day now, if I see him, it's pat, pat, what's up, Cat Daddy?
He is tipped over the edge when his best friend and D12 colleague Proof is tragically shot dead in a Detroit club.
I will never forget the morning that the news broke that Proof was killed. Obi Trice is another rapper from Detroit. Obi told me that he and Marshall and the rest of D12 members were in the hospital, and Proof, it wasn't a pretty sight, after he was murdered. And he said it was so bad that Eminem started vomiting in the corner of the hospital and was very emotional and very distraught by this very morbid reality that had happened. And I think what made that even worse is that Eminem had just shot the music video for Toy Soldiers. And in that video, Proof played his best friend who was killed, and they were all gathered around at this funeral scene. And that was just probably 2 or 3 months before that unfortunately became a reality.
For me to see him go through it and to see him come out the way he did. That storybook ending, man. You almost wish you could do the 8 Mile Part 2.
He's even speaking out in favour of gay marriage now, stating that everyone should have the chance to be equally miserable. Eminem, it seems, is talking more sense than ever.
And man, stay you, man. Keep doing your thing, man, and do it like you do it, man. That's why we love you, kid. Word up.
I love